Hello and welcome back, everyone, to La-Mulana Randomizer, and in this episode we'll be fighting Bahamut in the Spring in the Sky.
Whoa, suddenly it's like 3D, kind of.
Kind of. I really like this fight. This is actually my second favorite fight.
Big scary monster is gonna eat you!
Actually, no. He has no chance to actually eat us. But this is the big problematic gimmick for this fight. The fact that the waterway actually changes direction on us. And the reason why this becomes a big issue is because, assuming that he survives long enough. Damn it, he didn't get to show off his second attack.
Because he's too powerful.
He has a secondary attack where he lays down a bunch of relatively high damaging fireballs in the path, and it's a bitch and a half to dodge them all. But thanks to the Axe and Gauntlet combo, we were able to successfully slay him before he got to do those attacks.
The adventure's in another castle.
Hey, Zoo. And, there.
Ow. My ass blood.
Yay, another sacred orb.
Yay.
We are able to get this particular treasure chest because we have both the helmet and the first seal. Damn it, we didn't open up the other one yet.
The Raft of Truth. God damn it, breakable walls.
Now, that breakable wall was actually telegraphed by the fact that we could actually see the chest underneath it. Just barely, but yes.
Just enough to say there's probably something behind here.
Yep. Now this is the part of the run where I have to figure out what I actually want to do, because I've got 3 of the bosses down, giving me access to at least 3 backside areas. But the thing is, I don't actually have access to the backside area of Spring in the Sky, because you need to take down the next boss for that. I'm buying weights because we were low. Since we only have 3 bosses, the shop is not updated yet.
So the shop.
Do we have the life seal? I don't think we have the life seal yet. So, not entirely sure why I'm going over here to heal.
Well, it's because we're not at full health yet. Full health.
Alright, looks like we're going back to Twin Labyrinths. Are we gonna do the terrible thing? I don't think so. I mean, I do have another Ankh Jewel, so I'm pretty sure I could do the terrible thing.
It's terrible of the game to hide so many secrets. It is the anti-terrible thing to uncover them.
So it's been almost a full year since I actually did this recording, and I've not watched these. I've not watched these since then. So I honestly don't know exactly what we're doing here. I think we're gonna go unlock the terrible thing, but we're not actually gonna go do it yet.
So now it finally kicks in that a randomizer run is actually making it more difficult for the commentators to remember the order of events, because the order of events depends on the original design sequence.
This is Anzu. Anzu actually is one of the most difficult mini bosses in the game because of that white flash that you see there. While we are affected by that white flash, we have frozen time. However, if you attack him whilst he's doing the white flash, you become immune. You become immune to it.
Yep, just like that. Ow.
There we are. Anzu is defeated.
Ooh, easy.
Mostly because, again, we have the axe. Having the axe makes a lot of the mini-bosses significantly easier.
All this damage makes me feel like having another bath now.
Hey, he was guarding the Lamp of Time. Interesting. Okay, so we're not going to go fully unlock Baphomet quite yet.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know where that theme is from.
It's the theme that plays when you finally open the door of time in Ocarina of Time. With the 3 MacGuffins of time.
where Link gets trapped inside by the powers of the Triforce, so Ganondorf can take over Hyrule.
General Akbar would have been quite surprised by the choices of the gods.
Past Gurdet does not know what he wants to go do.
Present Gurdet doesn't know what he's going to do.
Present Gurdet doesn't know what he's going to go do, but past Gurdet needs to decide what he's going to go do. Looks like we're going to go do aim and shoot because we have a bomb. Nope.
So, how would you approach doing... okay, so let's say hypothetically, like, you're in the middle of doing your randomizer run, you're like halfway through the game, you got a bunch of shit, you didn't get anything in the correct order because it's a randomizer, but then, for some reason, you put the game down for, I don't know, 6 months, and then you pick it back up again. How would you get back to where you were going?
Looking at my item list.
At your item list.
Yeah, your item list determines more of what you have access to than what bosses you've taken out.
I see, because it's the items that give you access, not necessarily your progress through the levels where they apply.
Right.
Okay. Because, I tell you what, after putting down a game that requires a lot of exploration, and maybe you don't know if there's a thing that's missing. For example, if you're playing a new game and then you put it down for a while, yeah, that would definitely be a lot harder than this, where familiarity has its uses.
Well, those glowing flashes of light that we just noticed were part of the Those Seeking Eden puzzle, which we are 3/4 of the way through solving now.
Meanwhile, Lord Beerus is patrolling the lower tier of the map.
Actually, that is a servant of Anubis.
Yeah.
He's a puppy. He is not a cat.
Yeah, I guess jackals are different than cats.
I do not have the birth seal, so I cannot go get the final part for the Those Seeking Eden treasure.
That face on the wall looked very eager to throw a projectile at you, but it didn't do it. Open sesame.
Okay, so I think what we're trying to do here specifically is we're trying to get this particular treasure, the one that is behind this this batch of fake walls. And got it. But we lost our chakram, damn it.
It went
just a map.
to a worthy cause, except maps are redundant.
Maps are only somewhat redundant. There is one particular map that we absolutely need to find.
A treasure map.
No, it is not a treasure map. It is still an area map. But we need to find it specifically because, well, without the map, a certain puzzle just straight up does not work.
So there are games that will give you a map as an additional aid to help you find items that are already in the environment. Resident Evil 4 is such a game. And there are also games like Wind Waker that only spawn the treasure when you have the map that leads to it. Basically,
which is why a lot of people really hate the Triforce on Wind Waker, because the Triforce pieces should be there because, you know, that's what the maps are based on. But until you get the maps, which cost 3,000 fucking rupees, or some other ridiculously high amount that's difficult to obtain, they're not actually there.
Well, you should,
even though, yeah.
Should have made more lucrative investments.
All right, so what this does is this actually spawns the the summoning Ankh for Socket. I don't think that we're gonna go take down Socket quite yet. Oh, are we going to go take down Socket now? I don't have Shuriken. This is a bad idea.
Roll on the floor. Roll, roll, rolling some more.
I believe those enemies are technically called the Tempura, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we're gonna go take down Socket.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, dude, this is terrible because I don't have Shuriken. Without Shuriken, this boss fight sucks.
But even our friend Axe will not be able to
Our friend
save us.
Axe allows us to just cheese our way through the first half of this fight easily, but the second half of this fight specifically does not work without Shuriken, to be perfectly honest.
Super fighting robot. Extendo arm that goes only in one direction.
Alright, and his faceplate is still not quite falling off.
Ah, so this guy is like the final boss of Borderlands pre-sequel. Interesting. The what's his name?
Alright, so this is the big problem. Now we have to hit him in the face. We still have to hit him in the face, but the issue with hitting him in the face is... God damn it, my last chakram! The issue with hitting him in the face is that the arm flame is pretty much at a perfect position to make it so that hitting him in the face with melee is not a thing that we can realistically do, as well as the rocket fist dealing a shit ton of damage to us.
Right, because now the jet flames, basically you have to jump at him, you have to hit him, and then you have to do a mid-air turn. Actually, you can't even get over the flames.
Well, you can get over the flames, and that's what we're attempting to do. We only need to hit him like 3 more times with the axe, but getting to him to hit him with the axe is the problem here.
I love this moment. See, the boss can be simple, but if the boss deals enough damage to you by happenstance, then suddenly the challenge kicks in.
But this isn't really a challenge because this very clearly is set up for us to actually have Shuriken, and honestly, it's why I usually wait to do this fight once I actually have Shuriken.
Okay, now we can't just stand there because he's gonna fire Rocket Fist, and you jumped right into it. Looks like we're
there. We go.
Oh. Two. Well,
4 hits. We cheesed out Sako at the Lamp of Time. That is the only time I have ever done that, and I honestly do not recommend using Lamp of Time on Socket.
How could you not recommend that? That was brilliant.
It was brilliant, but I'll be honest, right now, recharging our Lamp of Time is a bit difficult for us because we still don't have access to Tower of Ruin.
Hey man, it's either you use it or you never use it.
I suppose, but it always feels cheap using Lamp of Time on Guardian bosses. For the record, you can use Lamp of Time on almost every single Guardian boss. I think the one... Oh, there, we got the Hermes boots.
Yay.
What the Hermes boots will allow us to do is now we have twice as much movement speed whilst we're going forward, and we are also resistant to the Sandfalls in Temple of the Sun, meaning that we can do a bunch of other things now. And in the next episode, to the Graveyard of the Giants we go.